We are 1 week away from Christmas, and it feels crazy, but today's episode, I really want us to focus in on how to emotionally and energetically protect your energy and prioritize your rest, because I can say this all the time, and I know this isn't the first time you've heard this, but you can't pour from an empty cup, and this season is no exception. Welcome to the Hello Well with Danielle podcast, your weekly mental vacation from the daily grind for busy women who just need a moment to pause, breathe, and woosah. And this season is no exception. I am your host, Danielle Washington, and the holidays can feel like a marathon. The holiday season, I said it before, like the reason why we're doing this holiday survival series, and this is like, I think the 4th or 5th episode in the series, but the season is the season of shoulds. I should be focusing on Christmas. I should get my Christmas list. I probably should get my shopping done now before the stores get busy. I should order everything on Amazon before it gets too late. I'm supposed to be getting everything done at work. Even saying it now, like my nervous system is like, girl, what are you doing? You are literally trying to kill me. The holiday season can feel like a marathon. There's shopping, the cooking, the cleaning, the hosting, finishing the last minute work projects. It's the season of go, 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 go. Put your foot on the gas. We only have the last few days of the year left. Not even forget about the holidays. People start focusing in on, oh my God, January 1 is coming up. And what have I done? So it's go, 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 go. But what about you? What about your energy? You're probably feeling drained right now. You're probably feeling stressed right now. Or like that to-do list, I don't know, is like completely taking over your life. And if that's you, this episode is for you. Not here to fix anything. I'm here to give you some recommendations of some options of things you can do. Take whatever kind of resonates with you and leave everything behind. But like the situation is, the closer we get to the holidays, the louder the noise around us becomes. The closer we get, the louder the noise gets. And so if you're feeling like the room is closing in on you because you're so busy and you're so stressed out and you're running out of time, you're not alone. It's a very common feeling around this time of the year. And the truth is, and the sad thing to say about this is that we're creating this for ourselves. We're creating this busyness by the choices that we make. But the flip side of that is you have the opportunity to create space to protect your energy. And not just protect your energy physically or protecting your energy emotionally, but also energetically. Like, I don't know if you've ever had that moment when you've been around something or someone, you're like, something doesn't feel right. When you allow yourself to be so pushed past your capacity and you're like, everything feels off, or you're around someone and like they're taking up more of your space, more of that energy. That's when your energetic protection is off and you're letting all these things in. That's when that's a red flag that we need to do some protecting, not just emotionally, not just physically, but also energetically. Like, our energy is not finite. It's not like we have this endless amount of energy that we can just tap into. Like there's like this well of just infinite energy. No, that's not. We are constantly giving, whether it's family, work, or the endless to-do list, you'll end up depleted. I don't have to be psychic to let you know that. It's just the way of life. So protecting your energy, especially right now in these last couple of days, is not selfish. It's necessary for your well-being and for the happiness of others. Because think about it, like when you're depleted and you're just kind of drained of all energy, are you the happiest person to be around? Probably not. You may fake it And when you're faking it, you're making yourself even more upset. So let's try to help you, help everyone else, help everyone have a great time by protecting your energy. So I invite you to kind of think about this and write this down, create a list. What is draining you, or what drains you the most during this season? Like, literally figure out what are the small and big things that are draining you this season. I'm not saying we can do something about all of them. Like if work and that boss who's on your ASS to get certain things done at the end of the year, you probably can't change that. You might be able to add some boundaries here and there, but write down what exactly is draining you the most in the season. And also, ask yourself, like, what would it feel like to say no to like one little thing, one thing that doesn't deserve your energy right now? Setting those boundaries emotionally and energetically, setting the boundaries, and like, let's start thinking ahead. Like, what can I say no to? Like, what's one little limit I can set, whether it's your time, your energy, resources. Think about that one little way you can start protecting your energy emotionally and energetically. Also, one of the things I talked about before on this podcast is how I energetically protect myself is every single morning I wake up and I'll start my meditation, I'll start my breathing exercises. You don't even have to do any of the breathing exercises. You don't do the meditation either. Just get up and start visualizing. I like to visualize a pyramid around me, and I'll do long, deep breathing. I'll inhale and exhale, exhaling all the things that are distorting, delaying, hindering my joy, my abundance, my love, and my peace. So out of this space that I have, this energetic space that I've created, this pyramid, where I can physically feel, like sometimes I can't see it, but I can physically feel there's a wall in front of me, there's a wall on the side of me, there's a wall on the other side of me, there's a wall behind me, and I always make sure there's a base at the bottom. So there's something above me, something below me, and I am pushing out of this space all the things that are hindering, blocking, delaying, distorting my peace. And then as I go out through the day, if I'm having a conversation with someone that's feeling triggering, whether it's family, friends, work, or whatever, I remind myself that I have this space around me. And this helps me feel more at peace. This helps me kind of reset my energy, knowing that I can like place my hand on my heart, take a deep breath, and I can inhale and exhale the stress out of my body and know that I am calling back my power. I'm calling back my power across time, space, and energy. I am filtering out negativity and only allowing the highest energy into this space. And that for me is kind of a go-to practice daily. That has just, the more I do it, the stronger it feels. The other thing I'd recommend during this time frame is honestly start scheduling your rest. Like literally put in your calendar. No one needs to know exactly what that says. If you share a calendar with someone else, make that part private. Just say shows a block time, but start scheduling your downtime and putting in your calendar like it's an appointment. I always say, make an appointment like you're meeting with Oprah. You're not going to miss that meeting with Oprah. And in these times, you can choose what you want to do. Maybe it's in the morning and you're scheduling, just a moment of quietness and peace for some tea. Maybe it's an evening off or, a midday walk outside. Whatever it is, schedule that moment of rest. Schedule your rest now so you have moments where you can recharge and restore your energy. And then, we talked about physical space. So I think that's important too. Create a physical boundary. Maybe it's just as simple as walking outside for some fresh air, or closing the door for some alone time if you have kids, or decluttering your space, or decluttering even just one small part of your house or your living space. This can help you feel more grounded, can help you feel more connected and a little bit more peace. But I also want to kind of bring in the ideal of creating more moments of joy and less moments of hustle. Like focusing on just small pleasures. That finding the joy in the small things, listening to your favorite song, lighting a candle, watching a movie like I was watching the other day, To All the Boys That I Love. Not because I've never seen this movie, but because it helps my nervous system relax. It helps me feel safe. I mean, that part of protecting your energy emotionally, energetically, is that feeling of safe. So when you have those small joys and small moments of comfort, they help you feel safe. And that is another way of protecting yourself. It's a way of giving back to yourself. Being able to reframe the connection by asking yourself, like, how can I connect with myself first? What do I need right now? Whether it is that movie, whether it is just putting your hand on your heart, whether it is listening to that song. Recognizing you have a capacity, and there is a line that says when I've made it to my capacity and I've gone over. You also have this thing where your energy is not endless. So how can you can make that space and that boundary for yourself of what is, I can handle this and be okay, or this is going to cause me to feel out of sorts. So keeping those moments of pleasure in your life and creating those moments, setting up times and scheduling your peace, creating those energetic boundaries, and creating those boundaries that say, hey, that's a no, dog. And remember that your well-being matters in this season. Remember that your energy matters, your well-being matters as we count down to the holidays. You don't have to do it all. I know it may feel like it. Look at your to-do list and see what's one thing I can scratch off. Just scratch off one thing today. And know that it's okay to take a step back to protect your peace. It's okay to take a moment to walk out of a situation, get some fresh air, close the door, hide in the bathroom. I know someone who does yoga only in the bathroom because that's the only place that she has to where she can get away from everything. And know that that's okay. This week, as we count down to Christmas and all the other activities that are happening, those last minute shopping, take a moment and I encourage you to take one small little intentional moment and connect with yourself. Whether it's that 1 minute rest, the walk outside, or simply humming. The busy life is going to be busy. The most important thing is, how can you create that space for yourself? How can you protect your energy in the middle of this busyness? Knowing that it isn't selfish, but it's honoring your needs so you can show up as your best self, not just for you, but for everyone else. Please take care of yourself these holidays. I'm wishing you a happy holidays. And next week, we're wrapping up the holiday survival series with a powerful conversation about grounding into your present. And as we head into the new year, until then, give yourself permission to rest, recharge, and prioritize yourself. You got this. Talk to you soon. Ciao. Thanks for joining us this week on the Hello Well with Danielle show. Make sure to visit our website, hellowellwithdanielle.com, where you can subscribe to our show on iTunes, Spotify, and Amazon Music and never miss an episode. Also, you can follow us on social media at HelloWell with Danielle on Facebook and Instagram, and HelloWell Danny on Twitter. And if you hella love the show and got some good nuggets out of it, know that I'm not too proud to ask for you to please leave a rating or review on iTunes so that we can continue to expand our reach and help other women of color. Again, thanks so much for listening, and I hope to see you next week. Ciao.